Hello everybody and welcome to KOFISI Connect episode 5. I'm Georgia Webber and today I've got Jeff Okoth and Wesley Osoro from our partner charity Uweza Art Gallery here in our podcasting room. Hello Jeff and hello Wesley.
Hello.
How are you both?
Fine.
Wonderful. Have you had a look around? Because Wesley, I know that we've got a couple of your pictures up in KOFISI 9. How does it feel to have some of our paintings, your paintings, adorning our walls?
I can say it's a great opportunity to have my pieces here. Also, it's a good opportunity for me. It's like more of exposure. I'm getting exposure because I know visitors come here to Uweza, maybe they see the painting and they ask like, "Oh, it's Wesley," and maybe you get to inform them this is Wesley. He comes from Uweza, he's an artist, and maybe you can go and see his work at Kibera.
Yeah, well, you're definitely one of our favourite artists because we've just asked you to do a commission at our new centre, KOFISI Square. Tell me a little bit about that painting. What does it mean? What inspired you?
The painting, I can say what inspires me more is the colours I used, because many of the colors that I've used in the painting, I've never maybe used them before, because I try to like sit down and mix them. Like many of the colors that I try to mix them, I can see even at the gallery, nobody like has been maybe or has tried to use them before. I wanted like the piece to be like more unique than the rest of the pieces maybe at the gallery. That's what I can say.
Great. Well, we'll use the image, I think, as on this podcast as it goes onto YouTube. Jeff, thanks for joining us. You are in charge of Uweza. Tell us a little bit about the art gallery specifically. Kind of tell us what you do there.
So Uweza Art Gallery is located in Kibera slums. We started the art project or the gallery itself in 2013, and it was more of a safe place for young people in Kibera to be able to come and nurture their talent and have a safe place where they could even grow their talent even more, and have a place where they could teach also other young people and gain from the skills that they have. And then we get to market their art products or their art pieces online and get to sell them. Then now 60% of the sale goes to the artist, 40% goes to the art gallery to keep the program sustainable and running.
So tell me what the artists use their money for. So they get 60% of the percentage of the sale of their artwork. What does it kind of get used for?
Most of our artists right now are young people who are trying to make ends meet. I know others will pay their college fees with their art sales. I know others who will pay their rent, others who will have to buy food out of their art sales. There are others who even go as far as even support their parents who may be living in Kibera, or others who maybe their parents are living up country. So to me, mostly I would say the art sales to the young people that we support in Kibera goes to just support them financially to be able to meet their needs of the day, either school fees or other needs that they have.
How did you become involved in Uweza? What's the story behind that?
Myself, I am born and raised in Kibera, and I got involved with Uweza in 2016. So it's the executive director, who is also the co-founder of Uweza, who approached me and asked me if I could join Uweza and be able to help in running the day-to-day activity at the organization. So far, I've really enjoyed working at Uweza, and it's a really a fulfilling job to be able to see that you have a positive impact to young people in Kibera who have so many challenges, but are really have a lot of hope that tomorrow is going to be a better day. So be of impact and to be of help to them is really fulfilling to me.
Wesley, how did you come across Uweza? How did you find out about it?
Okay, I can say personally, I'm one of the early artists that joined Uweza. Like, we were the one that started the journey.
How old were you when you
I was
started?
young. I can say I was maybe 12, 13 years.
And did you always know you had a talent?
Yes, I knew I had a talent because I used to sketch at home. Also, my dad was supportive. I had a drawing book, but I never knew maybe in the future that art maybe will somehow change my life. Maybe I would maybe sell art. But all I knew, I was talented and I could just draw.
So tell me how Uweza kind of helped you in terms of drawing or improving the skills. Tell me what.
I can say the moment I came to Uweza, that's when I used paint for the first time. Before, I'd never used paint. But when I came to Uweza, for the first time I used paint. I can also say when I came to Uweza, we had an art teacher was called Joseph Wanderi, who led us through, and we were introduced more into art, real art, and we were told art can change your life. Maybe you can sell art. We were taken to museums, to galleries, to get exposed and also to know about the big artists in Kenya. We were taken to see the good jobs they could do. Also, we were taken to exhibition to see how they were marketing their artworks. That's how we go through the exposure to the art of the world of art.
Do you have a favorite Kenyan artist? That's a trick question.
Yes, a trick question. I don't have one.
But are you inspired by other artists in the gallery? Do you kind of collaborate to kind of create pieces?
I can say I'm inspired by my first teacher, Joseph Wanderi, because he used to paint Kibera because he was raised in Kibera. Also took his footsteps. I'm also doing more of Kibera because my inspiration comes from Kibera.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about what life is like growing up in Kibera. For people who don't know, has, I think, a rather unfortunate sort of title of being one of Africa's largest urban slums. Tell me a little bit about...
I can say, in Kibera, we are facing a lot of challenges as youths. While growing, sometimes I can say, you are growing, maybe you have the talent, but you don't have the exposure or you don't know what to do with the talent. You can draw, maybe you are a good artist, but you are not exposed into art world. Also, I can say you are a good artist, you are painting, but you don't know where to sell your pieces or where to go and market your pieces. Also, I can say marketing is a challenge to the young artists in Kibera.
So where do you think you would be kind of without Uweza?
I can say without Uweza, I don't know maybe what I could be doing right now. It's a tricky question.
If I add, let's just get to chip in into what Wesley is talking about. Yeah. Basically, to me, in Kibera is the talent is there, the opportunity is not.
Yeah.
So you get the young people in Kibera go through many challenges. As we may say, Kibera has a lot of poverty. There's a challenge of just getting into crime, not having a job as a young person. Maybe you may miss the basic needs that you may need every day. There's early pregnancy. So the opportunity just to get a place where you can say is safe and you can go and be able to harness your talent. They were just Wesley saying he knew he had the talent, but he didn't know where to go and grow it. And having a gallery as Uweza Art Gallery really helps to just get that talent out of you. So I'll just say again that talent is universal, but opportunity is not.
I mean, art specifically is obviously a kind of a very therapeutic sort of process anyway. So was there a reason why it was art? Why not music? Or I'm just,
You can say like Uweza, when Uweza came to being, we had like many programs. I can say we had a cultural troupe dance, we had football, we had journalism, like we had many activities, and I was like almost in all the activities. I was also a footballer, but I stopped playing football. Then I decided that art is what I'm going to do. Yes, I can say like all the opportunities were there, but I decided that art is what I'm going to do. I can say I've been able to pay my school fees through the art sets that I've been able to make. Like I can answer the question you asked earlier, like if without Uweza, where I could be. I can say without Uweza, maybe I could have dropped school, because like I can say 90% of the art sets are the ones that I've used to pay my school fees.
Amazing. That touches on the point, is it? Because the Uweza Foundation is not just about the art gallery.
Yes.
Although the partnership with KOFISI, we obviously adore your art. Anyone who comes here often comments. In fact, Annabelle Onyango came in the other day. I don't know if you have heard, she's an influencer and a podcaster actually, from Kenya. And she was telling us how incredible the art was. So expect a visit maybe from her one day. But it's not just about the art gallery, is it? The foundation supports a lot of other projects.
Yes, the foundation has a scholarship that we do. We sponsor kids in primary school, high school, and university. We also have a soccer program that mainly focuses on young kids from the age of 8, and we have also a senior team that plays Division 2 in Kenya, both for the male and the female. We also have an empowerment program for young mothers in Kibera. So basically, we bring them together and have a place for them also to talk by themselves. We give them soft loans to be able to boost their businesses. We also have trainings for them on how to manage their businesses that they start. And then we have a girls empowerment program where basically it's more of a mentorship program, talking about hygiene and just having girls who have their esteem really high, coming from an environment like Kibera.
When we talk about the KOFISI partnership with Uweza, it is something that we're passionate about. Tell me a little bit about how the partnership, Jeff, has sort of what sort of impact has it had on Kibera? Because I'm always talking about your impact on us in terms of brightening our spaces and bringing, real life Kenya into our centres. But how is the partnership reciprocated, your side?
I would say it's a blessing, first of all, to have KOFISI as a partner of Uweza Art Gallery. And we are really grateful for the partnership. And the partnership has come with a lot of sales in terms of numbers and the art pieces that have been bought. We'd only leave out even the fact that we get sales. It also has come with publicity, where you get to have clients who come to Uweza Art Gallery because they saw a piece that was at one of your office centers. So it has really come as a blessing to the artist also to be able to get a platform or an opportunity. The way just Wesley was talking about, an opportunity for your art piece to be seen outside of Kibera, and someone else will come and look for the art gallery and maybe check out other pieces that have been done by the artist or other artists at the Uweza Art Gallery. And we get this, and we get other people who will come to even inquire to either commission or buy art pieces by themselves. So the partnership has really helped the gallery to also grow in terms of even the pieces and the quality of work that the artists are also doing, because you get commissions that are out of your comfort zone. Like you maybe are used to do one style, but now you've gotten a commission to do a different style. So that is also helps the artists also to grow on their own styles and get to do something out of their comfort zone.
The other thing that I enjoy most about the partnership are the events that we do, the Paint and Sip event, which, Wesley, I know you've run one of the events before. So tell me a little bit about the Paint and Sip event and how much you've enjoyed it and why.
I say I've enjoyed the Paint and Sip event. I also enjoy like being in the event because I get to interact to more people and new faces. During the event, I can say I get to talk to people also. To some people ask questions like about myself, and I also enjoy like answering them, telling them about like myself and why I'm doing art. How I became the Wesley I am today.
Cool. And do you like the teaching part?
Yes, I can say I like.
Do they listen when you tell them how?
I can say I like the teaching part because also at the Weather Art Gallery, I also do more of the role of teaching.
Yeah.
Many of the new students that come to the gallery, I'm the one who gets to teach them. That's why during the event, I took it upon myself to teach during the event. I'm also planning to teach more events that maybe are coming because I want to interact with more people and get to exchange maybe something about myself and why I'm doing art.
Well, I know our members really enjoy the event. I suppose art is a great way of kind of stepping outside yourself and sort of relaxing and accessing, just being creative. A lot of people in their workday, a lot of our members are, very focused on, Excel spreadsheets, emails. How do you think that art helps you? I mean, do you have an emotional connection to art? Does it make you relax? How do you feel when you're painting?
I can say sometimes some pieces I do, they really communicate to me. Also, I want to make pieces that can communicate to other people. Sometimes someone will want to buy a piece because he has gotten like maybe another meaning from the one that I had when I was painting. I can say there's a piece I did. It is one of your offices. The piece was me and standing beside a ball. That was me before when I was the painting.
I know the picture.
Yes, that's my story.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
I think that's at KOFISI. That's going up in KOFISI Square.
Yes.
How about you?
To me, I think art is therapy also. So the therapeutic part of it is to just give people an opportunity to have a relaxation and also get the opportunity just to unwind. Because sometimes we get too busy in life that we don't have time for ourselves, just to also just relax and say thank you to ourselves for being able to wake up that morning, be able to do one or two other tasks and just have a good time. And also the events also come in with the networking aspect of it, because you never know who you might meet in one of these events. Because it's an event that is really intimate, because you have the interactions with not only the artist, but also the other people who will be attending the event. So it's also a good opportunity to get to meet the artists, to interact with other people and network, and also just have a cool, relaxing time for yourselves and friends and family who may be able to also accompany you for one of the events.
Wesley, can Jeff paint? Have you seen him? Is he any good?
No. I can say Jeff can paint, but Jeff fears maybe he doesn't want to make mistakes the moment he starts painting. That's why he doesn't want to even try to paint.
So maybe you should paint a little bit more.
I will try. I'll one day get the courage to be able, because when you get to see some of the pieces of our artists, they are really good.
Yeah.
Being that you maybe have never painted before, you kind of fear and say, I may not do as perfect as them. But one of the events that's coming up, the Paint and Sip, I will paint.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to seeing the finished product.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, Jeff, Wesley, thank you so much for joining me today at KOFISI 9. It's been brilliant talking to you guys. I hope the event goes really well. The Paint and Sip event goes really well. And we look forward to increasing our partnership. And as we grow, we hope that you grow too. So thank you very much.
And thank you so much to KOFISI for being part and parcel of Uweza Art Gallery.
It's absolutely our pleasure.
Thank you.
Absolutely.